Are calling the Pope's address to Congress a remarkable event. They are confident his message has brought appeal and relevance beyond the walls of the Catholic Church. RTV6's Katie Hines is live outside St. Peter and Paul Cathedral downtown with more details on this. Katie.
A religion professor at Butler University says the Pope's address to Congress is significant for all Americans, and he says it is historic in the Pope's willingness to enter the political conversation and his eagerness to bring a moral and Catholic voice to the discussion. About 50 Catholics and employees of the Archdiocese of Indianapolis pulled up a chair at the Catholic Center to listen to the Pope's speech.
I think he came to give us a bit of a challenge, but to also affirm all the good things that we're already doing as a country.
In a roughly 50-minute address to Congress, Pope Francis called for cooperation and courage.
I think the message he was saying to Congress is that you men and women represent the American people and their hopes and dreams, so you have a bit of a responsibility to not just pass laws, but to, support the American dream.
The Pope talked about his role in building bridges, but Father Gerald Kirchhoff says it reaches beyond the partisan divide in Washington. In his address, Pope Francis pointed to 4 important figures, all who shape the fundamental values of the U.S., not all religious or Catholic.
He really used their lives to help us realize that if we kind of look at them and the leadership and the way that they carried themselves, that the way that they impacted the country, that each one of us individually have ways to do that.
The Pope received a standing ovation when he stated the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
He didn't couch it in explicitly Christian theological language, but instead couched it in something that everyone from any religion and even no religion at all could relate to.
Butler professor Chad Bauman sees the Pope's address as a teaching opportunity.
I think the fact that he's in the United States speaking so publicly and speaking about such controversial issues in general is what's important, and it's what has typified his papacy so far.
Thinks that the Pope spoke in more direct terms when he was addressing liberal issues like abolishing the death penalty, but he felt the Pope spoke more broadly when it came to conservative issues, not touching necessarily specifically on the Catholic definition of what is known as traditional marriage, but looking more at the importance of the role of the family. Reporting live, Katie Hines, RTV6.